Jackson and Arizona in town. Nobody thought Edwin Jackson was going to do what he did, but he ended up getting some early run support, Dave, as Adam LaRoche goes deep to right in the top of the second. His 11th off Jeff Neiman. Now, Dave, you played for a number of clubs. How much extra juice do you have when you face an old employer? Jackson's played for 4 different teams, including the Rays.
Depends what your exit circumstances were. His weren't so bad. I mean, this is his 4th team now, and you always want to show what you have.
Well, it looked like he was a little overamped because he walks the bases loaded in the bottom of the 3rd. And then he gets some help, and this is supposed to be the Upton brothers show. It was their first major league matchup. Justin Upton making the catch there. Zobrist has to hold at 3rd. Now B.J. Upton up here, and Mark Reynolds going to make the diving stop and the throw. And, you know, pitching performances stand alone, Dave, but they don't stand without the help of your defense.
Oh, defensive plays. When there's a perfect game or a no-hitter, there's always a defensive gem, and Mark Reynolds made an incredible play.
All right, in the inning over there, Hank Blaylock grounds out 68 pitches through 3, but out of the jam with the bases loaded after walking them. 7 walks, no hits through 6 for Jackson. Jason Bartlett, slow roller, almost your first base hit, but later in the bat, Bartlett right at Reynolds, makes another fine play, and the no-no still going on. 2 batters later, we got Jackson's 117th pitch. Zobrist flies out, so after 7 innings, Dave, he's throwing 117 pitches, and if you're A.J. Hinch, are you thinking pitch count?
No. You got to let him keep going. You know, the Diamondbacks aren't going anywhere. You got to get some excitement for the organization. Now here, you might think about taking him out because the defense is starting to collapse on him.
Yeah, because you got a 1-run game. Now you got Drew's error, puts a runner on first. Matt Joyce pops out to shallow right. That's your next batter. And then on Jackson's 134th pitch, his old buddy from his Tampa Bay days, Carl Crawford, pinch running, but not running fast enough. He's throwing out. The no-no still going. Now, Jackson said he said to Hinch, listen, I'm not coming out. My arm falls out. Skip my next start. Hinch says this is why managers have gray hair. And let's see if Jackson can get it done in the 9th. Upton looking at heat right there. 137 pitches. Blaylock going to fly out on the 142nd pitch.
Would you take him out now? No way.
The 149th pitch of the game. Bartlett grounds out to short. This one is over. Dave, we were watching this game. Dave was screaming, step on second base.
Exactly. Anything could happen. The ball could slip out of your hands or whatever. But watch Jackson. He gets excited. It's an easy play. Throw to first. He can rejoice. Finally, a great day for the D-backs, a great day for Edwin Jackson.
It was not a thing of beauty, but it was a beautiful thing when it was all over. Diamondbacks win 1-0, and your man Edwin Jackson, the former Ray, member of that 08 ALCS title team, he's the hero. Cubs, Ozzie Guillen's club has won 9 straight. A very interesting day for that man, Carlos Zambrano. He's back in a starting position. They tried him in a little relief. Bottom 1, leadoff man Juan Pierre doubles down the right field line. 2 batters later, Alex Rios down the left field line. Both hard shots, and Zambrano apparently thought they should have been fielded. This one's not going to be fielded, Dave. Carlos Quentin.
Now, Carlos Quentin, this is the reason why these guys are on a roll. The last 9 games, he's hit over 400. He's got 4 home runs, 13 RBIs, and he is the reason for this explosion in the dugout.
Well, yeah, the explosion, Mount Zambrano erupting, and Derek Lee going to get involved. Bob Brenly, Cubs announcer.
I'm not a big believer in temper tantrum solving anything or creating momentum for your ball club, but it's good to see somebody show some emotion in that first base dugout. This has been a dead-ass team for the better part of 3 months to start this season.
Well, Carlos Zambrano pulled out of the game right there and suspended indefinitely by the Cubs. Meanwhile, Jake Peavy, 7 innings, nothing earned. The White Sox, they win again, 6-0. Afterwards, little sympathy for Big Z.
It was unacceptable behavior is what it was. He was upset that some of our players didn't dive for those balls. A few of those balls were hit really hard. One was in the seats with 2 strikes. Well, we just couldn't tolerate that. We just told him to go back in. We got our share of problems. We don't need those. I told him to go home before the game was over. We didn't want any problems in the clubhouse after the ball game. I know one thing, that he's going to have to apologize to his teammates. That is for darn sure. He's going to have to apologize to his teammates. There's no need for and that's the least That's the least. There's no need for this. None at all.
He has been suspended. His conduct was not acceptable. His actions toward his teammates and staff are not acceptable. And, yeah, he will not be at the ballpark tomorrow. We'll play with 24 before we tolerate that kind of behavior.
Let's go to Dodger Stadium, L.A. The Yankees, Joe Girardi, Joe Torre. Of course, Girardi replaced Torre in New York. CC Sabathia, 4-0 in his last 4 starts. Manny Ramirez didn't get that memo. Bottom 1, Dodger on 3rd, and that Dodger scores Rafael Furcal as Ramirez singles, puts L.A. up 1-0.
That's what he's done his whole career against the Yankees.
Joe Torre, yeah, working for the Red Sox and the Indians prior to that. All right, Joe Torre, familiar watching Alex Rodriguez, and Vicente Padilla gets A-Rod inside swinging. Padilla 7 Ks in the game. Now we're going to go to the 6th inning, same matchup. And is this a bad pitch or just a better read by Rodriguez?
Pitch right down the middle. Rodriguez doesn't miss many of those. He's done it 592 times before that.
His 10th of the season. The Yankees take a 2-1 lead. Take another look and
right down the pipe. He jumped all over it. And I don't think he has any apologies either. He doesn't have the warmest regard for Joe Torre.
2-1, top 8, Manny Ramirez. There's no excuse for that.
His eye was on it. I don't understand it. No, he just missed it. Manny isn't used to playing outfield much now.
All right, bottom 9, still 2-1. Mariano Rivera, Ramirez, swinging. And then James Loney, and I think this is a microcosm of the frustration the Dodgers are going through right now. He strikes out to end the game.
You're right.
And then gets tossed out.
The best hitter on the Dodgers right now, he's completely frustrated.
And the Dodgers are as well. They've been in a funk, swept at Boston, had trouble in Anaheim, and now lose the first in their series against the Yankees.
Thursday with 3 home runs and some drama from Dustin Pedroia. Got into San Francisco about 4 a.m. and Pedroia looked like he might be out early. Fouls the pitch off his ankle and he goes down. He would walk in that at-bat, but he would leave the game after the walk. Bottom 3rd, base is empty. 1 out, tied at 3. Juan Uribe off Tim Wakefield. Uribe's 12th of the season puts the Giants up 4-3. Top 6, same score. 2 outs and the bases loaded. Sergio Romo gets Darnell McDonald to win the inning. It's still 4-3. Top 7, same score. 2 outs and bases loaded again. Santiago Casilla gets Victor Martinez. That'll end the 7th. Back-to-back innings, the Red Sox leave the bases loaded. They can use some of those runs they got in Colorado. Top 9, 2 outs and the bases loaded again. McDonald grounds a short. Uribe throws him out, and the Giants find a way. They their Lone Star rivals from Houston. That's Josh Hamilton. You may have heard about the hit streak. In case you haven't, it's up to 19 games. He had 3 hits on the night, hitting .506 during the streak. Interesting night for home plate umpire Eric Cooper. The bottom of the 3rd, Ian Kinsler batting with 2 outs. Kinsler rung up on the 2-2 pitch from Brian Moeller, tosses his bat and his helmet, and then Cooper tosses him. All right, so now we'll get back to Cooper in just a minute. Top of the 7th, Lance Berkman. He's going 18 games without a homer. Got one now. Berkman's 7th of the year, and the Astros go up 6-3. Top of the 9th now. Astros up 7-4. Alexi Ogando's fastball nails Cooper right in his mask. Max Ramirez can't get his glove up in time when the pitch hits Cooper. Other umpires and Ramirez come to check on Cooper. Cooper would be fine. He stayed in the game. The crew chief said he was a little sore, but other than that, he was okay. Bottom 9 now, Ramirez facing Matt Lindstrom with 2 outs. And Ramirez flies out to win the game. Astros win at 7-4, so they get a little payback for that sweep in Houston last week as they end the Rangers streak. The Royals are playing only 3 games in the I-70 series this season. St. Louis had won 7 of the last 8. Bottom 3rd, still no score. Cardinals have their infield drawn in. Jason Kendall singles past the shortstop Felipe Lopez, and the Royals put a run on the board. They're up 1-0. Later that inning, runner on second. Royals now up 2-0. Jose Guillen, he's got a hit streak going too. 19 games. Royals now up 3-0. Now, you haven't heard much about Zach Greinke this season. He was 1-8 as recently as June 8th. But he's got it going now. He gets Ryan Ludwig to ground into the 5-4-3 double play. Pitched into the 9th. 1 earned run, 7 hits, pair walks, 6 strikeouts. And the Royals go on to win it 4-2 over the Cardinals. Rockies at Anaheim to take on the Angels. Don Baylor honored Friday as a member of the Angels Hall of Fame. Colleen from the OC reminds us he was the '79 AL MVP and led the Angels to the first division title. Although I'm not sure if Colleen from the OC was even born then. Jared Weaver on the mound. Chris Iannetta swings at a foul ball. His bat goes flying into the stands. Fans get out of the way, except that guy. He's like, got me a souvenir. Next pitch, he gets Iannetta swinging. Weaver, 11 Ks in 7 innings. Gave him just 2 earned runs, but no decision for him. Top 8, Rockies down 3-2. Carlos Gonzalez with a base hit. Jonathan Herrera comes in to score. Game tied at 3, and it's extras for Colorado for a second straight game. 10th time this season. Top 10, bases loaded. Kevin Jepson gets Ryan Spilborghs. So Jepson out of the bases loaded jam. Top 11, 2 on, 2 out. Herrera, base hit off Francisco Rodriguez. Here comes Iannetta. And there go the Angels. Rockies go on to win it 4-3. Angels' first loss in 4 extra inning games.
Are awful on the road. Advantage, push. Niger Morgan. Push play and record on the VCR in his house. Oh, wait, I'm dealing with the VCR. Legal flashback, middle of May. Adam Jones. Morgan thinks he's got it. Went over the wall. He was doing... he didn't even notice the ball was next to him. Jones inside the park job, and Morgan embarrassed, I would think. Snap back to reality. Corey Patterson. Oh, there goes gravity. And there goes Morgan. And I'm not missing that one. And look at, he pulls it back.
Dude in the tank top tried to take it.
Yeah. Men don't wear tank tops. Patterson even says, hey, that was a dude catch. All right, bottom 9, we're tied. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Julio Lugo, ground ball to Ian Desmond. Going to turn the double play. Christian Guzman throw to first. Pass Adam Dunn. Jake Fox scores from second. The Orioles were down 6-0. They win 7-6.
Let's start at number 10. College Baseball World Series, UCLA, TCU. Jason Coates at the plate. Chris Giovinazzo making Sports Center. More from this game coming up.
Engine number 9, Twins, Mets. Jason Kubel, chopper to short. Jose Reyes throws him out at first.
My friend from Colombia said, Stan, it's Chile.
He was come out here. He had to win that. But look at Villa here. He might score a quite remarkable goal. And has done from, what is that, 50 yards away. David Villa strikes again. That really was quite brilliant.
But Chile couldn't stop David Villa in Spain.
My friend from New Orleans told me it's Tulane. Twins Mets, Nick Punto, chopper. David Wright, the glove is a crutch. Mets win.
LPGA Championship, 13th hole for par. Julie Engster. All sorts of undulations. I mean, that doesn't go in. It's going 30 feet past the hole, but it went in.
Bust out the aluminum. College World Series. UCLA, TCU, 2 outs, bases loaded. Bo Amaral. Is that dude in every UCLA highlight we've had? We'll have another UCLA highlight here shortly.
Number 4, World Cup, Switzerland and Honduras. David Suazo to Edgar Alvarez for the shot, but Diego Benaglio just gets his hand on it, deflects it high. Switzerland and Honduras, 0-0.
Back to UCLA, TCU, Steve Rodriguez. Up the middle, Taylor Featherston, the grab, the spin, the throw. TCU wins. They're going to play the Bruins again Saturday for a spot in the finals.
Guess you're wondering where that catch from Niger Morgan went in top plays. Hey, some nights this is number 1, but not Friday night. But hey, it's still a great catch. Niger Morgan robbing Corey Patterson. The Orioles win it 7-6. That's fan interference even if you get it, dude.
Yeah, that was a heck of a catch, but this was a heck of a night for Edwin Jackson. Throws a no-hitter. You heard Hall of Famer Dave Winfield said, you know what, you don't read about the no-hitters or the defense behind him. Mark Reynolds there. And then Stephen Drew had an error in this game. That's the final out. Edwin Jackson, no.